If you're moving to St. Louis, or maybe you're just thinking about it, or you're trying to do your research and you're wondering, is St. Louis a popular city? Are people moving here? Is it worth it to move to St. Louis? Now, the short answer is yes, but in this video, I'm gonna be discussing some of the really big reasons why people these days are moving to St. Louis. So let's get into it. Hey there, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. My name is Jacob Peistrup. And real quick, if you're moving to St. Louis, if you are relocating to this city, you want some help with that process of making the move, buying a house here, buying a condo, and getting settled, send us an email, send us a text, whatever works for you. My team and I are here to support you with that process. I am a licensed realtor here in St. Louis, and I absolutely love the reach outs that I get through the YouTube channel and meeting new people who are moving to St. Louis. So getting right into the topic of discussion, why are people moving to St. Louis? Now, just to give you some background and, kind of explain this, my entire business and my entire clientele is people moving to St. Louis, moving around St. Louis, or moving from St. Louis. So I feel like I have enough experience to talk about it and maybe give some insight as to what the reasons are that bring people to St. Louis and why people these days are deciding to make the move to St. Louis. Now, the first really big reason these days, very simply, jobs, opportunities, and the world post-COVID. I mean, when you think about the fact that a lot of people these days can work remotely, they can work at home, they can take care of the kids and the family without having to go into the office and make a commute into work every single day. So because of that, a lot of people are picking up and switching cities, or they're just moving further and further outside the city since they no longer have a commute into the office. And I've had people who have moved to St. Louis because they can now work remotely and they're no longer tied to the same city their company is located in. So people moving here from Chicago, Denver, Nashville, Los Angeles, New York, a lot of times more expensive cities, and they're leaving those to move somewhere like the good old cheap Midwest where they can get a bigger house and work remotely where there isn't any disruption from their career. And plus, I mean, these days, the reason why people want to live further outside the city, particularly in St. Louis, going further into the suburbs, they can get a bigger house for the same price, and they can get that home office. They can get 2 home offices if everyone works from home. Getting a bigger, nicer, newer built house just kind of comes along with, if you're okay with living 45 minutes outside the city because you don't have to go into work, then that makes things very easy to live further away. Plus, a lot of people these days are just getting stronger and more competitive job offers because if you're no longer tied to a certain city for work, you can suddenly work for any company in the world and stay at home. So that provides more opportunities for promotions, new jobs, salary increase, getting a better job they enjoy more because they can work from home. So there's a lot more to unpack than just post-COVID and working from home. There's a lot more that goes into that as far as why St. Louis is becoming popular with the people moving here. And that kind of leads me into my second point that, another reason people are moving to St. Louis is because the housing market is booming, prices are doing well, there's new construction, there's new development, but St. Louis did not become one of those, ridiculously hot and crazy markets to move to during COVID. So where a city like Nashville, Denver, Miami, Naples, Houston, Dallas, anywhere in Texas that just kind of exploded during COVID, prices went up too fast, people are getting priced out of the market, and it's just crazy. We didn't really see that in St. Louis. Now, yes, it is a fast-paced market, it is competitive, with interest rates going up, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, but my point is we didn't see one of these, floods of people coming into St. Louis from around the country the same way some other markets saw that happen because of COVID. Now, going off of that, this is kind of related to that. It's also just a lot easier to buy a house these days, given the technology we have. So let me tell you from personal experience, I have sold more houses virtually, like remotely, to people who have never stepped foot inside them these past 2 years than my entire real estate career before that, just because Zoom, FaceTime, 3D renderings, and 3D walkthroughs. Yes, we had that before COVID existed, But it just became so much more widespread and so much more common these days, where it's very normal for people to do sight unseen offers on a house they've never stepped foot inside, because we have videos, we have, 3D walkthroughs, we have a lot of stuff to make it easier for people to feel comfortable buying a house they've never really been to. Like, if you told someone 3 or 4 years ago that you bought a house sight unseen via a FaceTime walkthrough, they probably would have looked at you like you're crazy. These days, that's literally the norm. That is the norm in my job. Now, obviously, a lot of people still want to do things in person. They want to see it. They want to smell it. They want to see what it feels like to step inside. But a lot of people are also completely comfortable writing an offer on a house they've never even been inside. And I mean, honestly, the way things are in the market these days, sometimes my advice is don't waste your money on a trip to St. Louis to see a house you don't have an accepted offer on. So once you get it under contract, yes, come here, come check it out, let's go inside it in person. But until then, I've had a lot of people write offers sight unseen because they don't want to, take a trip halfway across the country for the possibility of maybe getting an accepted offer, but maybe it doesn't get accepted, it falls through, and well, what was the point of coming to St. Louis for the weekend to go look at it? So that's just kind of the way things are going these days. And the third reason, believe it or not, there are some beautiful places you can live in St. Louis, in the suburbs or the city. There's a lot of charm and history behind some places in St. Louis. I promise, there's a lot to pick from when you live here. So if you take the time to get to know the areas and, figure out and think about where could you see yourself living, what area matches your lifestyle and your interests, you can find the right fit for you in St. Louis. St. Louis is close to a bunch of other cities. If you want to take a weekend and just drive to Chicago or Nashville or Kansas City, you can absolutely do that if you live in St. Louis. And if you're the kind of person who loves to take trips during the summer, there's Lake of the Ozarks, there's Table Rock Lake. Like, there are some beautiful places to check out around Missouri. I mean, listen, I work with people every single day who are moving to St. Louis, and of all my past clients, they really love it. Like, if they put in the work and they try to make an effort to meet new people, make new friends, meet their neighbors, get along with the other moms and dads at school, they love it. They love the community. Like, it is a great place to live, to work, to raise your family. A lot of people that I work with are coming here. They're excited to make the move and they see themselves living in St. Louis. So if that sounds like you're moving here for opportunities, for a new job, or you just want, a cheaper place to live in the Midwest, St. Louis can offer that. So if you're moving here, if you want some help with that process, send us an email, send us a text, let's get in touch, let's get to work and get you here to St. Louis. So I hope with this video, maybe I could give you a couple reasons to want to move to St. Louis. It's your call though, completely up to you. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope this video was at least informative and provided value to you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you take care. Have a great day. And until next time, I will see you in the next video right here on the Living St. Louis channel.